Welcome back to another Evil Anarchy convention video. Today we're checking out Cave Fest, Asian American Expo, and Sneaker Expo. We're going to be heading on into Cave Fest first here. This was the one closest to the entrance, and also it had AC. This was a lovely little event, and it was filled with a lot of idol and K-pop merchandise. There was a lot of BTS stuff here. There was a few artists that I had seen before at other events. And I also didn't see as much Blackpink merchandise as I thought I would see. Also, this booth here was kind of a weird one out. It had like a bunch of pop culture stuff like Superman and Pikachu and Kirby there. It was kind of an outlier, but there was a lot of booths with cute and idol merchandise in general, like, you know, hand batons and stuff like that. And there was even some artists doing commissions over here. There's usually artists doing commission everywhere. They usually tack on to another booth that's already going or something. It's just something nice that booths can offer in general, I think. And this event was actually pretty big. This was bigger than the K-Fest that I remember at the Pomona Anime Impulse. So they had a decent showing here. I actually think Anime Impulse and K-Fest were bigger here in OC than they were usually up in Pomona. Where in Pomona, Asian American Expo sort of takes over. It's kind of smaller here. And some of these booths were really popping and had so many people around them, you just can't get close. But they also had this really lovely stage back here, and they were doing some little performances here, and you can see the people lined up on the wall over there who are probably getting ready to go up. But you also see there's like a lot of people in uniforms wandering around, a lot of maids and dance groups. I didn't get to stay in this area for long and watch anything that was happening, unfortunately. But I just wanted to go through this hall and check everything out, because I didn't get to go through here on day one. I mistakenly made the choice of going to the Artist Alley for Anime Impulse, which I guess had the AC broken. So I was in like a total heat fest all day long. But yeah, there's just a lot of different artists here. A lot of cute things, a lot of stickers. This is actually a pretty good deal for a sticker set, $5. That's a pretty good deal if you're looking for stickers. A lot of the anime stickers that you can get in the Anime Impulse side are a lot more expensive than that. I also had a lot of pins and keychains and totes and just physical K-pop merch. But again, you know, all of the dance groups and stuff, you know, you can see them. They're clearly in a clique or something. They're all dressed the same. But there was so many unique booths on this side compared to the Anime Impulse side. Like some of these had technology, fans. It's just a wide variety, like just so much to see here. But then they also had this nice little photo opportunity thing in the corner, and they had another thing like this on the other side, I think, as well. But this one looked really cool because it had the lights and stuff. The other one was just a backdrop. But they also had Pokemon in here. I was kind of shocked to see this. They had some Blu-rays and stuff in here, and there's the dog from Chainsaw Man. And then they had some artists on the side over here. And I kind of think that the Niji Sanji Luxium stuff kind of bled over into the K-Fest. And then there was these really cute bunny ears. Super cool. That was actually pretty cheap. I think it was like $10 for that hat. Kind of thought about getting it. They had an official merch booth, but didn't really have anything that screamed to me. And there was an info booth here. Seemed like there was a lot of staffers for this side of the event. And I'd actually bought from some of these booths before at different events. And there was definitely a lot to see over here, but this was about it for my K-Fest experience. I didn't really go through this hall all that much. I just wanted to show you guys what was going on here. After this, we're going to be stepping outside on the eatery, which I didn't know was here day one. I guess I could have looked at the map and paid a little bit more attention, but it was so far away from the drinks. How are you expected to get your drinks all the way over here? It just doesn't make any sense. But we're also going to be checking out the stage in just a second, and after that, we're going to be going inside the Asian American Expo. And let's check out that stage because it's Origami Flagship again. They were at Ronin Expo. super cool to see Origami Flagship here at the event. Wasn't expecting them to be here. But now we're heading on inside to the Asian American Expo and got handed this Buddhist flyer. Wasn't too sure. A lot of text. Too much reading for me. But this event was actually popping at the last Anime Impulse. And I'm kind of sad to see that it's kind of smaller than it is at the Pomona. I think the food is also related to the Asian American Expo, and that's why the food wasn't as much. There wasn't as many stalls here as well. And, you know, it just wasn't as fun of an experience. Like, the last Asian American Expo I went to had, like, a big stage. Like, they had 2 big stages, and they were dancing and cover bands. And sure, they had all these other booths here, too. And they had, like, a bunch of massage chairs and food products and taste testings. And there was a karaoke in the middle of the hallway that they had before. Either way, you know, they had these cool drinks here. And they did have stuff going on. It just was a lot smaller than the one that's up in Pomona. So if you're looking to check out a bunch of Asian American stuff, make sure you go to the one in Pomona, because I'm assuming the one in Pomona just has more control over the event in that location or something. And that's one thing that was interesting, is all these events sort of are different sizes between the OC Fairgrounds and the Pomona Fair Flag. I kind of like the Pomona one better, and I think it's because there's more food, and the way everything is structured is just a lot better and more fun to navigate, because the food's in the middle, where on this one the food is in the side. I really wish they had the food in the middle right when you entered in this OC Fairgrounds, but I don't know. It's not for me to say. They could have maybe reduced you know, how far things are apart from each other, because there was so much open space that no one was utilizing, which is a good thing maybe, I don't know. But they had these cool balloons here, and the only thing cooler than these animal balloons is... you're going to see it in a second here. Hold on. Here it comes. Here it comes. A puppy! Oh my god. That's exactly what we came to the Asian American Expo for. But yeah, again, just a lot of weird bank stuff, and I guess those are some bamboo shoots or something, bamboo plants. But that's it for the Asian American Expo. Now we're going to head over to the Sneaker Expo. And here we go, walking on up. This is at like a giant hangar all the way in the back of the event. And it was sort of all by itself. Nothing really on the sides of it out front. And it was just mainly a lot of vintage gear and clothing. A lot of these shirt booths here I've actually seen before at the Little Tokyo flea market. So, not, you know, whatever. But this booth had some interesting stuff. We're going to come back to it later. You can see me looking at the anime wall scrolls. But that was pretty much the only booth that had some really interesting stuff, other than this one here had this No Game No Life figure, and it was like, ooh, hey, what's going on there? Those aren't shoes. They look like shoes, but they aren't shoes. But yeah, it was mainly just vintage shirts and a lot of sneakers here, a lot of sneakers, a lot of sneakerheads walking around with carts filled with like $3,000 worth of shoes. I could never imagine paying. Yeah, they must have sneaker stores or something of their own, because there's no way they're like just some consumer. But again, you know, the Sneaker Expo at the last event had some arcade area, and it was definitely bigger than this arcade area, but I was glad to see that it was still here at all. And it was in this lovely little dark room off to the side, which really gave it some nice vibes. It was very chill in here, very relaxing. Diva's just over here chilling on whatever game that is, and a lot of dancing games though, maybe to show off the sneakers. Would have been cool to maybe have some of these out front, but in the shady room, it's so nice. There's so many people just relaxing and chilling and eating in here. Great little space. This event was actually pretty well organized and maintained. The front could have been a little bit more appealing, but it was pretty easy to get around. Nice Astro Boy there. But yeah, this event, again, not really for me. I'm here for Anime Impulse, and I just sort of came to this as, you know, an extra walkthrough. I don't even know if I had Sneaker Expo footage from the last Anime Impulse that I, you know, filmed, because I'm assuming I filmed it. I just don't think I made a video for it or put it in a video. Let me know if you guys want to see some of that. I have a lot of older footage that I actually haven't posted. Let me know if there's extra stuff you guys are like interested in seeing, maybe. I don't know. I cut a lot of this out. You know, when I film a lot of these events, I film like, you know, 8 hours a day, and it gets cut down to 20, 10 minutes, you know, like who knows. And then there's this guy waving. He's super cool. They've got some unique shoes there. And this van here was really cool. There's like shoes. There's like a shoe display in the back. It was really hard to get an angle of viewing into it though, because they had line. But we're almost like halfway through this little sneaker expo now. And on the corner here, they had a drink station. They had a lot of drink stations everywhere. This one was an actual bar though. And they were selling alcoholic drinks elsewhere as well. But this one had mixed drinks by the looks of it. And I think they might have been the only ones doing proper mixed drinks. If the clown was blowing up balloons over here for whatever reason. There was just a bunch of weird stuff on this side. I don't know much about sneakers or vintage fashion, and I wasn't really here for that. But let's go back to that booth that had the vintage anime stuff here. And this is the stuff I wanted to check out. I talked to this guy for a little bit, actually. They were pretty cool. I was really interested in his VHS collection here. He had some really good prices. I think it was $5 a tape. And the Ranma 1/2 collection here, I believe all of these are unopened and they're all plastic wrapped. The top one there was $60 for like 10 tapes. So that's a pretty good deal there. But they had so much here. They had extra Ranma 1/2 and Dragon Ball Z. I was really interested in these Bastard VHS because the new series is out. But they also had Blue Seed, which is kind of hard to come by. And they had a lot of interesting stuff here as well. I actually followed this guy on Instagram because I wanted to be able to, you know, hopefully run into him again and get some of these at a different event. Because I'm way far away from home right now. And there's no way I want to bring these back with me because my bag was already getting heavy from all the stuff I had already bought. But that's going to be it for my video today. I hope you guys like this. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys liked the most. Was it the Sneaker Expo? Was it the Asian American Expo? Was it the K-Fest? I don't know. Let me know if I should have stayed at any of them more or less. I don't know what you hate or like, but whatever. I'll catch you guys in the next video and see you guys around. Bye-bye.